What's up with y'all boys, man? Kids coming up here. Today we got y'all boys with a hot taper tutorial. Well, we really just gonna walk y'all through one of mine. We basically just gonna show y'all the steps. We gonna walk y'all through everything that I do. So right now we set the ball line in already. Now we going with a lever open, all the way open. And this right here is to create that first line that we need to get out the bottom of the fade. So you're gonna see me click it to halfway, and now I'm gonna flick about halfway, like in between those two lines, if that makes sense. And so I'm really trying to blend it all in, trying to get that line. Now I'm gonna close the lever right here, and there you go. Boom, line up. Right here, you gonna see me repeat the same steps with no guard on, but this time I got a 0.5 on. Just setting the second line after you detail it out. You gonna go in. And right here, you'll see me after I did all the steps with the 0.5 guard. I'm detailing the bottom line with no guard open, and I'm gonna detail that area until I finally get that fade look. And then I'm gonna take the 1.5 guard, and I'm gonna debulk that whole top area. Now I'm gonna take my 1 guard close and try to knock out that line that I created with the 1.5 guard. And I'm gonna brush it all the way down. And we still got one little line that we gotta get out. There it is right there. So I'm gonna have my lever closed, and I'm gonna flick at that line all the way across until it come out. And I'm gonna speed the video up for y'all. Now we gonna just do the neckline, make sure it's sharp and crispy, so we can move on towards the side of the head, and then we're gonna move on to the front. What you do to one side, you always have to do to the other side. Right here, you're gonna see me set in my ball line too, so I can get that hot taper. And I'm gonna make sure it's a clean ball line so that I know I got my area where I wanna start fading that. So right here, you're gonna just see me do the same step as the back, you know what I'm saying? Get the lever open, make sure you set in that first line. Don't go up too far, you're gonna cut off too much hair. It's gonna all blend in. Then I'm gonna flick it halfway, and I'm gonna flick that line about halfway, and then you're gonna see me close it all the way. Right here though, you'll see me knocking everything down with a 1 guard, trying to smooth everything down, and you know what I'm saying? All we got is 1 line left. So right here, you're gonna see me take my 0.5 open, and you're gonna see me flick at that dark line at the bottom. And we gonna keep going. So after you do all that with the 0.5 and you go up as high as you need to, you go and just do a little detail work. So right here you're gonna see me take the clipper open with no guard on, and we just gonna flick at that bottom line, and we gonna just detail work right here. And you'll see me do a little bit of the same thing on the other side before we get into the lineup. So right here go the before. You're looking a little rough, so we're gonna prep it with some alcohol that clean all the dirt out the skin and stuff, the oils, and we're gonna lay it down with some got to be glued. Normally I use tracing maybe, but I ran out, so that's it. But now we're gonna go with the one guard open, and we're gonna knock his hair down because he's getting his hair braided after this. He couldn't get his hair cut after because it wasn't gonna work. So but yeah, we're gonna knock his hair down, and we're gonna make sure everything come out even and smooth. We're not gonna make any irrational lines right here. We're gonna start in the middle, we're gonna work our way from one side and do the same thing to the other side. So I go to the right, and then I'm gonna go to the left. The camera's still not focusing. I'm trying to cut and record at the same time. But yeah, here go the before. And boom, there we go. So it's the full cut. He did want enhancements. And yeah, I mean, it's pretty much it right here. Client was satisfied. Here go it with some light. Make sure to follow my Instagram at Kids Cutting Up, subscribe, and share the video.